Yes, another win, another clean sheet. UEFA Champions League night, Slavia Prague away. And yeah, we weathered the storm in the first, if I can even call it a storm. Let's just call it some heavy winds in that first maybe 10, 15 minutes. Slavia Prague, they came with a little bit of a high press, a bit of energy. You know, they was pushing our players around a little bit. They came with a little something, but we always knew that provided that we get through that and then we make it towards the latter stage of the first half, or even maybe into the second half, we're just going to take over the game. And that's practically what happened. The goal came midway through the first half through a penalty from Saka. On the first look, I didn't even see the handball. But I think maybe potentially could be just about the right call. I'm not sure. Maybe, I don't know. I'm not sure. Nah, to be honest, I think it was a bit harsh. But in the Champions League, if it hits your hand, it usually leads to a penalty, and especially when your hand is up like the Slavia Prague players' hand was. The referees don't hesitate to give penalties. So that was that. Saka stepped up and just whipped it into the bottom corner. You don't save those ones, even though the keeper went the right way. You just don't save those ones. And that was 1-0. Early into the second half, Marino scored a real striker's finish. Literally within a minute of the first half. I don't know if Slavia Prague was still in the dressing room or was still sleeping. But that was practically it. That was game over there. Marino then got a second after a very strange decision from the goalkeeper to try and catch the ball quite low. And then Marino just knocked it in. And that was all she wrote, 3-0. From Slavia Prague, after that, didn't really offer much. David Raya tried to give away a freebie. But you know what? I don't even blame him because I'm sure he gets bored, given the fact that he doesn't have a lot to do. The referee then also decided to try and give a freebie. The referee's a crook. He was terrible. Allegedly, Ben White, with a high foot, kicked the Slavia Prague player, and then the referee gave a penalty. Went to VAR because obviously it wasn't a penalty. Both their feet were high. Ben White gets the ball first, and it even hits the Slavia Prague's hand. So the referee had no choice to overturn that. And yeah, man, that was pretty much the game. Wasn't the prettiest game, but I think it was efficient. We got the job done. We didn't really have to exert maximum effort, if you ask me. And yeah, that was practically the game. But hopefully Gyökeres can get back sooner rather than later. But yeah, setting records out here. And I think they said it's been 5 weeks or so since we've conceded a goal, which is amazing. And long may it continue. So I think we're pretty much qualified now. That's 4 wins from 4. And we keep on steaming forward. Sunderland on the weekend. Let's go.